Alright. Big boulder of death. Come on down. Come on. There. Guess it's not coming down. Oh, there it is. Okay. A minute too late. Not that it really matters. Oh, how I miss this axe. It's amazing. Really just a brilliant starting weapon. So this is my other character, the one that I first played through the game with. I think I probably used this axe with him through at least half the game. But I put some different gems on it this time around. Probably only going to use it for this fight, though. I'm going to try to switch it up for other stuff. Beast now, huh? So usually I go get the little girl's mom's brooch and give it to her. But spoilers, that always gets the little girl killed. Actually, it gets her and her sister killed. So maybe I'll just keep it to myself this time. I mean, not that a life stuck indoors waiting for both of your parents to come home during a plague is probably any safer. Who's to say, really? I wonder if it even turns into a useful blood gem. I'm guessing in New Game Plus it does not. Let's read some item descriptions. Since I did not get these in my second character while I was recording. A woman's bright red brooch engraved with the name Viola. Wow. I don't see the name on it. I guess it's on the back. Perhaps the jewel is a gift from a hunter. Used to change into a droplet blood gem that fortifies any weapon. With the proper workshop tool, various weapons can be fortified. Well, that's not very interesting. I wanted to hear something about Viola. Let's read. The Erden Tomb Key. Key to the gate that locks the Tomb of Erden. Beyond the tomb, Erden Chapel can be found in the center of Cathedral Ward. Only today the church is abandoned, and some say that the residents of Erden have all gone mad. I think it's weird that it says residents of Erden. I guess that's the name of a neighborhood in Yharnam that's around the tomb or something. 'Cause otherwise, do they consider people living in the tomb? I don't know, whatever. Anywho. Looks like I ran out of bullets at the exact right time. I had not realized that. So I guess this is the tomb of Erden? No, this is just like a sewer. What is technically considered the tomb of Erden? Is it? I guess it's the Erden Chapel. Is also the tomb of Erden. Since Erden is a great one that doesn't have a body, and is presumably not dead, why does he have a tomb? This is just a tomb named in his honor, I suppose. The Bergenworth spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. Curiouser and curiouser. Fuck you, globe thing. Oh. Maybe New Game Plus does replace the Cold Blood pickups with better ones. Or something. Wait, maybe that was an item I already had. I can't remember. I can't remember nothing. It's kind of weird that this area opening gets its own cutscene and most don't. I guess because it's early in the game, they still want to impress things upon you. Let's talk to this old weirdo.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does. Always has, you know, since forever. And it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going around. Screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts. None of them's too uncommon now. Yharnam's done for, tell you. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over. If you wouldn't mind.
So I want to know what is this guy's affliction. Because he ain't a normal human, that's for damn sure. But he doesn't have beasthood. He doesn't seem sick. He just looks like a fucking goblin for some reason.
I know I shouldn't be back if they see. Oh, I know.
Alright, so I think the only person I can send there right now is the old lady, assuming I did not send her to Iosefka. I don't remember, because I definitely already passed her and talked to her in this game. Let's go back and see the old lady. The old crow. She treats you like crap for a while, but eventually she gives you a steady supply of sedatives, which is nice to have. At least on your first playthrough. I think those are pretty expensive and a little difficult to come by. Alright, where is she in relation to me right now? Trying to see if there's like a shorter way to get to her house, maybe. Oh, I can't think of it. I mean, why shouldn't she trust a man covered in blood telling her what to do? No, thank you, sir. I don't want to hear your good word. Fuck off. Alright. Oh, good. That was pretty close, actually. She's right down here. You. Excuse me. Pleasant old lady she is. So I guess I never talked to Iosefka since the option to send her there didn't come up. I guess I'll do that too. Shut up! This way. Alright, let's see what she's going to say for herself. I don't think she's been killed by the imposter at this point. By the way, this is New Game Plus, so if anyone was hoping to avoid spoilers, they are watching the wrong thing.
Splendid. You're soon off to hunt, I presume? Then tell them upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them.
Yeah, so this is still regular,
Sickness,
real
these
Iosef.
beasts, they are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted? Well, off you go then.
Oh, sorry about the sniffly nose. What's going on? Allergies, maybe. Okay. I guess we'll just go explore Cathedral. I'm not going to do any leveling up. This character is already level 196, so he might be over leveled even for New Game Plus, to be honest. Ow. But I do still have, like, weapons I want to upgrade to. Oh, I guess I didn't even talk to German yet, to be honest.
If the beasts loom large, as every hunter before you has, a holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion. Most of the holy chalices lie deep within the tomb of the gods. And the few that found their way to the surface were lost again in the hands of men. But if the old hunter tales remain true, one of the holy chalices is worshipped in the valley hamlet. Yet the town is in disarray. It was burned and abandoned for fear of the scourge. Home now hungry of beasts. The perfect place for a hunter. Wouldn't you say?
I might say that.
One of the holy...
Alright. Does the doll have anything you need to say yet? Let's see.
Welcome, what is it? Over time, countless hunters have visited this stream. The graves here stand in their memory. It all seems so long ago now. Farewell,
Like I said, I'm
hunter.
not going to be
May you
using these blood echoes on nothings. Yeah, as usual, I need bloodstone chunks, which are, for some reason, the rarest resource in the entire game. They do drop somewhat regularly in the chalices, but it's usually just when you defeat a boss, and I don't want to do that. No, I do not. Not really. No. I want to see how using the tonitrus goes. I don't even know how that's pronounced, but I'm going to say tonitrus. Alright, so I guess let's just go back to Cathedral Ward then. I think it's mostly kin that are, and great ones maybe, that are affected by Bolt in this game, that have weaknesses to it. So it might probably going to be pretty ineffective at this point in the game. So this Axe's fire on it is probably going to be a lot better to use. Let's see what old lady I rescued has to say.
I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a right lot, I'd say. This old mess that Yarnum's in is all your fault. You put it to the outsiders. That's rude. Tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me.
So, you know, your typical xenophobic old person. Ooh, I have enough insight to see Mr. Amygdala. So normally when you're playing this, you probably don't have a whole lot of insight at this point in the game. Maybe like 15 or something. I don't remember how much you start out with. But you can only see him if you have 50 or above. But yes, he's been there the whole time, and then he reveals himself. I mean, even if you don't have 50 or above, you can see him after you kill Rom, but that's a big what the fuck moment. But at this point, for me, he's just a good old pal. Except for when he grabs me and tries to kill me. Decent damage on these guys. Fuck you, crows. Yeah, I don't think you've found, I don't know if you found any Madman's Knowledge pickups in Central Europe. Maybe one or two. And those give you insight. So that plus the insight you get from fighting Cleric Beast and Gascoigne. You'd really only have like, I don't know, 5 insight maybe. So it's that plus whatever you start with. Fuck you, pal. Oh, I guess you get insight for discovering new areas, so that'd be another one for Cathedral Ward. And one for Central Yarnum. Wooden shield, I don't need that. Alright, so who's fighting devices? Just can't go past here until you come back around from the other side. So that means you gotta go out the bottom exit of Eden Chapel. You and your lamp. Ones of these guys are especially annoying because you can't parry their lamp attacks. And then just when you think they're just doing lamp attacks, they do their physical attack and then you can parry them. Okay, so actually this amygdala's purpose, see I never played this before the DLC came out, so I don't know if they added him here with the DLC, but his purpose is to take you to the DLC area, which you can only do if you have a special item in your inventory. I don't think I have it. I think they take it out every playthrough. Yeah, so you have to get that from the messengers in the dream, but it only unlocks maybe after Vicar Amelia or something. And there he goes. So basically all that happens at this point is he gives you frenzy and you likely die if you have a new game. We're getting doubles of everything here, huh? Yep. Alright, so let's go down here to this here area and meet our old pal Alfred for the first time. Axe's moveset when transformed is just the best, if you ask me. That pickup wasn't changed. Maybe only the ones in treasure chests or whatever get changed, because I think that treasure chest your first time playing through was a key item or something, which I already have, so they replaced it with Kin Cold Blood. But then that Cold Blood pickup was the same crappy normal one you find on the first playthrough, so. Oh, hello, annoying dogs. Really? So with the rally mechanic, you can actually just keep slamming your weapon even after you kill the enemy, and for a couple seconds you can still get health back. Which is something I didn't figure out until pretty recently, actually. Okay. So this here opens the way to Old Loran, which is what Gehrman was babbling on about there back in the Hunter's Dream. Secret coffin staircase. Or whatever that is. Tomb. Maybe this is the Tomb of Odin. This place doesn't get a name. I don't know. Anyway, here's Alfred. Pardon me.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred. Protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned? Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance. Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way. There must be oodles for us to share.
Oodles!
Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest. As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that councillors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
So that's, I think that's your first time learning about Byrgenwerth. And I don't know how you even knew about it to ask him about it, but whatever.
I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
And you as well. Alright, so I could go to Old Yharnam now, but I think I'm gonna poke around in Cathedral Ward a little bit more first. Good old squid face. One of the good things about killing Vicar Amelia is after she dies, these guys stop patrolling and they become very docile. Although they are a good early source of getting bloodstones. I think the only point of this lever is to close the gate so that guy can't sneak up behind you when you're fighting someone else. Like these jerks down here. Sure. I mean, new game, yes, these are strong though. Not for a seasoned hunter. Fuck you, bros. This over here goes to this for nothing. Okay. This is also a dead end. But you can see that's where you get the monocular, and they give it to you here because if you look around you can see other parts of the city you've been to. Actually, that over there. That might be Old Yarnum, actually. I'm not sure. It's either that or it's Yahoo. And then there, of course, is the Great Bridge where you fought the Cleric Beast. And this big crater here is what people think the Vicar who was ever the Cleric Beast transformed into Cleric Beast and kind of jumped over to the Great Bridge or something. Yep, so that's what I see over here. Another fucking crow. Kill this little dude here. Oh, he's getting away. And he got away. Pretty often they only put those malformed guys in places where you're gonna run right into a deadly trap of an enemy. Chasing after them. Like this guy. And if I was on New Game, that kid would have definitely killed me. Quite enough of you, pal. yeah, this area is like, oh boy, bloodstone shards everywhere. And down here is traditionally where you find your first blood gem. But of course I already have a butt ton of blood gems, so maybe there'll be a different treasure on New Game Plus. Hey. Nope, still a crappy blood gem. That's unfortunate. So this weirdly closed door that never opens used to be a shortcut to the Great Bridge in Central Yarnum, but they took it out. But they left the door as interactable for some reason. Who knows? Okay, that's all that's down in this area. Feels like there should be more. Like it should do something. Which is why I wish they had left that shortcut in. It would have been... I don't know if it would have been useful, but just something interesting. Something a little interesting to do. Uh-oh. Big boy. I wonder if he's weak to light. Doesn't appear so. Kind of. Definitely took me less hits than my axe. Alright, so this gate normally does not open. You have to save up 10,000 blood echoes. Oops, not blood. To buy this thingy, Hunter Chief Emblem. And then it'll open. But I already have tons of blood echoes on New Game Plus, so I bought it already. So I guess normally you have to go to Old Yarnum, which is technically an optional area. Or just grind here for blood echoes until you can get that. Because I don't think there's any other way of getting to the rest of Cathedral Ward from here yet. Okay. Well, isn't that splendiferous? There you go, there's the main cathedral of the Healing Church. That's weird. Never noticed messengers all around that before. Whatever. And this here is the Grand Central Plaza of Cathedral Ward. And it has lots of madmen's knowledge in it. Lots of Don Draper's wisdom. Which is good. I mean, early in the game, your only use for insight, I guess, is summoning help for bosses. I also would not have this weapon. But I do have it, so F you. And this is closed. So see, fighting the Blood-Starved Beast in Old Yarnum opens the door to the healing church workshop from Erden Chapel. And from there you can get to another parts of Cathedral Ward, such as behind that gate. So I guess maybe can't really explore all of it yet. I don't know. I don't know why people say Central Yarnum is optional. Or, sorry, not Central Yarnum, Old Yarnum. Doesn't seem very optional. There must be some way. You know what? There is a way of getting over there. I forgot. I'll show you it right now, actually. So I guess it is optional, yes. Let's take care of these guys first. You get there. It's through this area. Oh, and this is also where you meet what's Adela? The Fair Maiden. And also this jerk over here, who will go to the opposite of wherever you tell him to go.
Not from around here, are you? Or an outsider who's come to join the hunt? What's the best idea? You what? What, do you think I'm a beast?
I think.
Well, maybe I think you're a beast. And step away from our castle.
I would hardly call this a castle, sir.
What, you think this is funny? Well, I'll certainly don't. I'll have nothing to do.
Oh, sneak up on me like a bitch. Fuck you. Alright, you have to talk to her first, and when you convince her to go, he'll get jealous.
I'm not doing hunt, so if that's what you mean for, I'll leave you on the devices. If that's what you mean. I'm not doing
Maybe you can't do anything with her yet. Maybe you have to come back after killing Amelia or something? I don't remember. I don't remember nothing. Alright, do I still have... No, they took that out of my inventory too. Yeah, alright. So I'm not going to go down there, because that's the hard direction to approach that from. I'm going to go from this side. And if you do this, this is all... did I get the other... I don't remember. Probably something I already have. So this is where you would, if you were playing through this way. encounter your first brain sucker, which is kind of what the fuck. Kind of might clue you into the Lovecraftian nature of this. I'm not sure if you're not supposed to run into him yet, really, traditionally, but there he be. Those guys are very weak to bolt, by the way. Shining coins. And so after you kill Amelia, this is where Alfred moves to. And down there is the entrance to the Forbidden Woods, which a lot of people have trouble finding, and I don't blame them. It's kind of a not so obvious path to follow for main progression. So on that thought, I will leave a message here saying to people, hey, go this way. I think. Of course, after they kill Amelia, there'll be a giant standing here. They might be wary of actually moving this way. But, you know, let's see what I can say that's helpful. You know what? To an early player, Executioner probably sounds like an enemy. Even if they've met Alfred. So let's put friend, referring to Alfred. I was hoping it had forest, but I guess not. Special material, special item. It's a good way of saying the next area of the game waits ahead. Concepts. That's good enough. Alright. Anywho, actually have to go check my laundry soon. How exciting. Which means I'll be stopping this. I'll have to resume it later. For now, let's go fuck some shit. And I will show you how to get into Cathedral, the rest of Cathedral, or the other way. Does not give a fuck that you're hitting. So it might have a knockback effect. Alright. So if and we go back down these stairs, we'll wind up near the alley we were just in, where we were talking to those two people in their houses. Right, yeah. This is that alley. Or street. It's just a narrow street. There's a third person you can talk to, but they don't really do nothing. As you can see, they think you are a member of the church knocking on their door, and they are not happy to hear that. They are terrified of the church. Alright. So, once you kill these guys, you can go up this ladder. Oh, I did not see that guy. Always look around in every direction. And of course there's the central Cathedral War Plaza we just came from. Those guys can climb up ladders, so sometimes they'll follow you. And then there's a note. A watchman of Bergenworth guards the gate with a password, the sacred adage of Grand Cathedral. So that's kind of a clue where you're supposed to go. Well, at least where you're supposed to go after Vicar Amelia. And then we come here, down onto these rooftops. Here we are in the rustic cathedral ward. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this area, you're going to want to be careful, because there's like a sniper up there, and 2 patrolling guys, and a giant, and all sorts of crap. But anyway, open up this, that'll let you out the other side of the Grand Plaza when you go in there. And over here to the side. Is that other gate you couldn't open coming from Erden Chapel. If you remember the side exit of Erden Chapel. So now that's open as well. A little shortcut to making a boss run or something. Coming in that way allows you, well, also, here's an often missed NPC summon you can use for Vicar Amelia. But anyway, Takes you up this sort of back way so you can avoid getting confronted by all those enemies. Come up here and you can backstab them, which is pretty sweet. And somehow they don't notice you doing that. I don't know where the sniper guy is. Maybe he jumped off there. Usually he's right across on that other. Area. Yes, he did indeed fall down. For some reason this guy gets stuck on things and confused by navigation. This guy has long reach with his axe, you might notice. So anyway, right up there is the Grand Cathedral, and it's guarded by two guys with these big stick things that cause frenzy, so you're going to want to dispatch them before they're able to hit you. Like so. Normally frenzy will absolutely kill you at this point in the game. Alright, here 'tis, the main cathedral, where you fight the vicar, and that progresses the game significantly. I'm not going to do that right now. And so here you also have two paths to other large areas of the game. To your left you have Hemwick Charnel Lane, and to your right you have the, I guess, sort of, well, it's an entrance to Yahar'gul, but if you have a special item in your inventory, it's also an entrance to the lecture hall. And it's only an entrance to Yahar'gul after you kill Rom. So, you can go down there now, though. There is some special items, and there's a couple of Yahar'gul hunters there you can fight. Things like that. Anyway, but I think this is going to wrap it up for right now. We'll go back to Odin Chapel. And remember, you can always run past most enemies. You are quicker than every enemy in the game, save for a very few. Alright, so cutting across the central plaza there. Where's this? And we are back at Odin Chapel, home base for now, if you will. There you go.